Greetings, Pokemon trainers. Maniac here with GameAccess.net doing a special video in honor of the Pokemon Day 2016. Oh my God! Pokemon's 20th anniversary was yesterday, February 27th, 2016. 20 years since the original release of Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green in Japan. And Nintendo went all out, all across the country to celebrate this in my neck of the woods and elsewhere on both coasts, probably in your neck of the woods too. And I just wanted to say how I felt about this incredible celebration that they did for such a beloved franchise. I got the hat. I'm sure you guys might have your Pikachus at your side. Let's talk about what Nintendo did for Pokemon Day, February 27, 2016. Nintendo started off on a big bang, with a big bang, and they did something that I have been pleading with them to do for at least the past 8 years. I got it right here. Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, and Pokemon Yellow on the Nintendo's 3DS's Virtual Console. If you're in the United States, you can purchase legally and play Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, and Pokemon Yellow on your 3DS with wireless connectivity for trading and possibly battling. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's tried battling, but they said for sure you'll be able to trade Pokemon with this function, with these versions, and you can take the Pokemon and you can bring them to the Pokemon Bank. This was huge news. I personally downloaded Pokemon Yellow because that version at least is in color, and I've been playing it like crazy. I'm on the road to Viridian City. I never thought I'd say that. I've been wanting to be on the road to Viridian City for at least 16 years now. I never played the original, at least not all the way through. I only played on friends' copies and stuff. So for me to finally have my own copy of Pokemon Yellow on a system that I can call my own means so much to me. There are just no words. I really, really am happy about that. The games are in English, French, and Spanish, at least for the North American region, and they're about $10 a piece. So keep that in mind. They're a little bit more expensive than Game Boy games are. Also, GameStop says that they're selling at least digital download codes for them. So if you can't buy them through the eShop because you don't have a credit card, just go to GameStop and they'll sell you a download code for it so you can play it. Big news right off the start. And that launched at midnight. So immediately when the clock hit 12, Pokemon Day was official. Big way to start off. So once you had your copy of Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Blue, or Pokemon Red, then came the next step. Princess Angel and I decided we were going to report on 2 or 3 major events that were going to be going on at around the same time for that day. There were at least 4 organizations that said that they were going to be showing stuff. But there were 2 events that Princess Angel and I were able to check out. The first was at 10 o'clock when GameStop opened in my area. GameStop had a flyer going around, and this is the flyer of all kinds of stuff that they were doing for Pokemon Day. Most of this stuff were basically stuff that they promised that they would have on sale. I want to apologize immediately to somebody on Pokeamino where I said, apparently GameStop had access to a collectible Mew plush. I bought one for my girlfriend. No joke, I actually bought one for my girlfriend, but I didn't think to get one for myself. They were only about $16, $17 when I picked up one, and now they're selling on eBay apparently for like $80 or so. I thought that GameStop were going to get more of these plushes in for Pokemon Day, but they didn't. They did, however, have the plush 20th anniversary Pikachu plush. So they did have that. That's from the same line. So unfortunately the Mew plushes were sold out, but I was able to get my hands on something that is also GameStop exclusive that also has to do with Mew, and that is the collectible Mew figurine ball. They came in these Pokeballs. They were normally being sold for $10 a pop, but on Pokemon Day I think I got mine for like $8. So totally worth it on that. I haven't opened it. I really don't want to. It is Pokemon 20th anniversary branded, so I know it's legit. I wanted to get my own Pokeball in quality like this for quite a while, so I'm just happy with the Pokeball the way it is. I know there's a Mew figurine inside, but I really dare not open it. It's like the GS ball all over again, except instead of a Celebi, there's a Mew inside. But that'll be for next month. I'll get into that later. So yeah, I I like these plastic Pokeballs, so I'm really happy that it came in a Pokeball case like that, actually. And it's even got a little belt clip so you can use it for cosplay. So that's what I ended up picking up at GameStop yesterday. I got it on sale, very happy about that. And GameStop gave me, for making a Pokemon purchase, I got it right here also, and these were given out to anybody who made a valid Pokemon purchase. And I'll say what my girlfriend got in just a minute. This double-sided poster, it's not very big, unfortunately. They've definitely given away bigger ones, with the Pokemon 20 logo with Train on, and on the other side, all of the poster of all the legendaries. So for anybody who's been to the official Pokemon 20 website, which is Pokemon20.com, you've probably seen these images. And so if you went to GameStop yesterday and made a Pokemon purchase of anything, anything Pokemon related, they would have gotten one of those posters. My girlfriend wanted to get one of these, what are they called? Union suits. They were called Union suits, actually. They were selling 2 Union suits, a Pikachu Union suit and a Charmander Union suit. And ironically enough, everybody I talked to when I told them that these things existed and were going to go up on sale yesterday wanted the Charmander. They thought the Charmander was really cute. Male and female. No joke. There was no gender bias. It was all, they were all talking about the Charmander Union suit. I called them a onesie. My girlfriend wanted one, but unfortunately the GameStop we went to didn't get any in. So she ended up getting Pokemon leggings instead, which she's very happy with from what I told. And she got a poster too. So I want to make a comment about that. So that was GameStop's big thing. They were also selling other stuff on, obviously they were also selling the download codes for the Gen 1 Pokemon games for 3DS, so you could get those if you didn't have a credit card. They were also selling other stuff like, obviously Pokemon Monopoly was on sale, although I already have one, so I didn't really need to buy one. I already have a copy of Pokemon Monopoly. Other stuff, obviously the collectible cards, you know, for the TCG, the Pikachu plushie that I was telling you about, card binders, and they were also taking pre-orders, obviously, for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and for Pokemon, for Pokemon Tournament for the Wii U. So all that stuff was there. There was one other thing I was thinking about buying. This was also on sale, but I just didn't get it. I don't remember why. And it was the plush Pokeballs. They actually had plush Pokeballs. Now, I've wanted my own Pokeballs for quite a while, at least ones I could use for cosplay purposes or something. And they, you know, originally when I was young, you could actually get Pokeballs in like the toys or combined with toys, basically, that looked pretty realistic, or at least close enough. Like they were plastic, but they looked realistic enough that they could be used. Over the past couple of years, especially since I got back into Pokemon Fever, I was kind of disappointed because they were mostly made of foam and they didn't look very realistic. They were probably because Nintendo or the toy manufacturers didn't want people to throw them at people, and if you threw a foam Pokeball at somebody, you know it would be safe. Like nothing would happen to them. They were very soft, and ditto for the plush ones. The plush ones were very soft, but unfortunately, they didn't look very realistic, at least not in universe. So it wasn't until now where I actually have one that's realistic enough. And also they had the backpack. And the 3DS XLs were on sale. I don't know if that sale is still going on, but they were selling, if you don't have a new 3DS XL and you want one, you can get one for like $25 off. They were selling for like $175 over there. So that might be still going on, but the Mews are over. They're not doing the Mew or the plush discounts anymore. So just be aware of that. That's what GameStop was up to, and I think that's pretty cool. How do I put this? The air of excitement over at GameStop was kind of muted. My girlfriend and I were like the first people to go in there to really take a look at stuff. So there was that. But you know, people were going in, people were buying stuff. I remember when I pointed out the Mews to the other people, you know, that were at the store, because we were digging around looking for them, basically, my girlfriend and I, because I wanted one really badly. The people that were ahead of me or behind me, I think there was like a person ahead of me and a person behind me in line, they ended up getting them as well, actually. There was another store that was also having another Pokemon-related event that I wanted to talk about as well, and that was Toys R Us. Toys R Us is across the country. I actually was talking to a very nice guy who worked for Toys R Us. He was one of their managers for my local Toys R Us. And I spoke to him the night before to say, you know, you guys are doing this stuff, and he was absolutely nice to me. He told me, unfortunately, he couldn't let me film or anything like that, and I totally understand that. That's why I don't have any pictures or video of the event. but I can certainly describe how the event was, and it was a lot of fun actually. At 12 noon, from 12 to 2 yesterday, Toys R Us is across the country, with the exception of malls. I heard malls couldn't do this event. But Toys R Us stores across the country were giving away a whole bunch of free goodies and having Pokemon TCG tournaments for anybody who wanted to play. The manager described it as, well, if you're a kid or if you're a kid at heart, definitely come on in and we will definitely be more than happy to have you. They were giving away a lot of cool goodies, which I definitely want to show you guys. First off, they were giving away, and these were one per person while supplies lasted. So they made sure to guard these pretty quickly. 2 foil reprinting cartridges with watermarks on them, but these are going to probably be rare cards. I'll bring these up to the camera. Hopefully you guys can, I don't know how you guys can see them, but one's a Pikachu foil card and the other is a Magikarp foil card. They're both marked Toys R Us, and they were giving those cards away, both cards away to everybody who came on in to say hello at Toys R Us between those 2 hours. So that was really awesome. Another 2 things that they were giving away, which probably were a lot easier for them to give away, were these Pokemon activity books. These were mostly for kids. There's some cool kid stuff in here, like puzzles and mazes and, spot the Pokemon and name the Pokemon. These were just a quick little digestible version of like some other books that were published. But the cool thing that Princess Angel wanted me to make sure I mentioned was they actually had their own poster. This is an exclusive poster that was only given out at Toys R Us. And I really like this poster. In fact, I like this poster better than the GameStop poster, but I like the GameStop poster a lot too. And that is this poster, which is also a double-sided, of the original 151 Pokemon. And on the other side, it's a timeline of all of the Pokemon games that have been released over the past 20 years. Now, the thing that I want to make sure that I mention about this, because Princess Angel, who couldn't be here, wanted to mention this, is that this is made of a very nice cardstock. It's a glossy, heavy cardstock. This is basically just paper. This is slightly glossy, but this is made of paper. It's not heavy cardstock. It's not textured cardstock. It's basically just maybe slightly glossy paper. There's no thickness to it basically. This, on the other hand, is seriously nice. This is made of a very nice paper. It's kind of a very nice paper, and I absolutely love this. I want to hang this up in my wall. The only time I've ever seen GameStop actually do a really, like a poster of something of a quality cardstock that wasn't like this, even the big posters were made of this regular poster stock, was when Pokemon X and Pokemon Y came out. Unfortunately, I don't have the poster here, but if you look through my YouTube videos, you'll find me dissecting that poster. Where they had these special posters that they gave away only to people that pre-ordered both X and Y and picked up X and Y on release date. They had a nice one, but it wasn't a very big poster, unfortunately. It was a big poster. It was like a poster with Pikachu. It was made of a cardstock. But the cardstock that they used for this particular poster was freaking awesome, and I love it. So I'm very happy with this poster. Toys R Us props, and thank you to the guy. Unfortunately, I don't know your name, and maybe I shouldn't name your name, but Toys R Us, you have some great managers over there. The one I met was very personable, very nice, and very happy to come on in and participate. And I also heard, and I might be breaking news about this, but it's right on the back of the Pokemon activity booklet that I got, that they intend, by they I mean Toys R Us intends to give away another set of cards, 2 other cards, on April 2nd. So on April 2nd, guys, they're going to be giving away 2 more cards. Maybe there's another event going on, I don't know, but April 2nd they said they're going to be giving away 2 more cards. I want to make a shout out for anybody that plays the Pokemon trading card game online, whether it be on your PC, your Mac, or your iPad. Personally, I use the iPad version, but anybody that logged in yesterday got Charizard sleeves, card sleeves, as well as a exclusive deck. So I thought that was really cool for anybody that logged in. In fact, I mentioned on my Twitter feed yesterday, just as a reminder for anybody that plays that game or has a login, to make sure to log in yesterday. Unfortunately, that promo has probably ended, but I thought that was really nice of the trading card game guys to do. And all you got to do is log in. So it was super easy to do. Just load up your app or log into the website. It worked just fine. I didn't notice any slowdowns or breaking or anything, or login failures or anything. The service was working just fine, and they were giving away free cards to anybody that just for logging in. So props. I have to make a mention of the Pokemon Twitch feeds that they did on twitch.tv/Pokemon. That I wanted to bring up first. There was a live feed that was being done from Twitch headquarters, sponsored by the Pokemon Company International. The Jay Witts and a bunch of other major Poke fans all across the country flew in to participate in this event where they showed all kinds of different games from Pokemon's history and present and future. They played Pokemon they played Pokemon Red. They played Pokemon Snap, which I missed that segment. They played Pokemon Stadium mini games. They played they did a preview play for Pokken Tournament on the Wii U, which was awesome to watch. These guys knew their stuff. These guys were very personable, great. Unfortunately, other than the Jay Witts, I didn't recognize anybody, but I thought they were all awesome. All the hosts were amazing. Unfortunately, I can't remember their names, so I'm very sorry about that. But it was great to see them play. Unfortunately, the stream was very long, and I couldn't watch the whole stream in continuity. The reason why was because, well, there was other stuff that I had to do that day. Once I had to help some family members out, and so I couldn't watch the whole stream, but I did watch at least the second half of it and parts of the beginning. So I watched them play Pokemon Pokemon Red. I watched them play parts of online for Pokemon, the 3rd gen remakes. They were multiplayer for that. I missed Pokemon Snap's play. Really hope that that ends up getting that game eventually ends up getting a sequel. But one thing that I absolutely loved was them going back and playing Pokemon Stadium's mini games. And if there's any games that deserve to get a virtual console release on the Wii U, it has to be the Pokemon Stadium games. Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 really need to get re-released here in the United States. I think that there are a lot of people online. I've done polls on Pokeamino and stuff like that, and they've all told me the same thing. People really want Pokemon Stadium to be re-released on the Wii U Virtual Console, and I'm like, hey, I haven't had a chance to play it. I'd love to get a chance to play this game. I don't have an N64, never had it in the time, and I'd love to get a chance to play it finally. So, Nintendo, maybe that's something you might want to consider doing for this year. To cap off the stream, they decided to look to Pokemon's future, and I don't want to mention anything specific because, I'd rather you guys, hopefully Nintendo ends up re-releasing the stream or reposting the stream up on their website or on Twitch, or highlights of it up on their official YouTube channel or something. But if there were two things they really didn't go too much into mention about, they mentioned Pokemon Go and how excited they were about it, but they didn't really announce any new information about Pokemon Go. They only showed the announcement trailer, so that's a bit unfortunate, but they are looking forward to that. That should be out this summer, Pokemon Go. Pokemon Sun and Moon were also mentioned. They showed the trailer for Pokemon Sun and Moon, but even the trailer for Pokemon Sun and Moon really didn't show anything either. We know that that game is going to be coming out this winter, probably around the holidays or Christmas time, but unfortunately we don't know too much about that game, what it looks like or anything like that. Even the initial announcement trailer really didn't show anything. So I'm really excited for all of those games, and really looking forward to picking them up when they come out, but we really didn't see anything about it in that stream. That said, I still hope that Nintendo re-releases that stream in its entirety and just basically post it up on YouTube or on their Twitch feed or whatever. Following that stream is something that I have to mention because it is still going on as of the time that this video is being posted, and that is, of course, the Twitch Streams Pokemon feed, I believe it's called. The Twitch Watches. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but there is a Twitch feed going on right now, and they are for 24 hours at least broadcasting Pokemon animated movies and stuff for free. Now, coming from someone who had never seen the second or third Pokemon movies, and I hadn't seen the first Pokemon movie in years, and not in widescreen. I remember like watching the VHS version, the rental version on a friend's house. It was an amazing way to cap off my night after watching that great Twitch, hosted feed, to switch over to the Pokemon feed and basically watch what it was essentially a Pokemon animated network for the night. And watching the first three, and then they started, and I stopped watching when they got to Pokemon 4 because I have a copy of those movies on Blu-ray, so I stopped watching at that point. But it was awesome and amazing for me to be able to watch the first, the Pokemon animated movies in conjunction in a marathon format. What a day. Just what a day. There are no words for how much I appreciate everything Nintendo did yesterday. And I had heard that the lines in Nintendo New York were so long that they actually couldn't allow people in standby to actually come. They actually had to delegate wristbands for everybody because the lines were just so long for the day because everybody wanted to participate so badly in their events. And I think that's just a testament to how many fans that this system, that this beloved franchise has. They had a pop-up boutique in Los Angeles, which I heard also had a lot of popularity. When two major, retail conglomerates, Toys R Us and GameStop, and yes, they are retail conglomerates in this, they're major businesses, are participating in this event, all for this little video game made 20 years ago in Japan about monsters that you could fight for you. I don't know what that says. I really don't. I kind of want to close this off with a bit of an announcement for those of you who don't know. Nintendo will be distributing Celebi starting March 1st through the Nintendo Network. If you've got a copy of X, Y, Omega Ruby, or Alpha Sapphire, once March 1st comes around until I think March 21st or 20, I can't remember, but it's like somewhere in the March. It's not the end of the month. It cuts off before the end of March. All you have to do is just select Gift when you initially start up the game and select Gift from Internet, and you should be able to download a Celebi. From what I remember, there's some discussion and some argument over whether Celebi was ever actually officially distributed here in the United States as a gift, even though for the second generation Pokemon game. So it's nice to see that Celebi is getting re-released, and a new Legendary will still continue to be re-released every month up until I think the 5th gen Legendary, since the 6th gens were already released. So gonna have to hold off on those. But it's nice to see all these are going to be back once a month. But I know that a lot of people were saying that they were having problems getting cards at GameStop because they were doing codes. Next month, just log into the internet and you should be able to get your Celebi. So I want to thank everybody for watching this stream. I want to thank Satoshi Tajiri, obviously, for creating an incredible franchise. I want to thank all the people out there who I am fans of that are producing great Pokemon video content on YouTube. Tamashi Hiroka did a great video. Jay Witz has been doing some great videos. Brennan to the Past has been doing some great videos. I hope he starts making videos again. Although I heard he is getting back into doing them pretty soon. If he hasn't already, he should be back pretty soon. So that's exciting to see him doing more videos soon. Nintendo, I really hope that you guys continue to produce great video content, and I want that Twitch stream to be re-released. I want to see that on your YouTube video in its entirety because I missed a bunch of it. Ditto for re-releasing all of the great Pokemon movies over the years. I really would like to see that back. Just thank you guys. I can't wait for Pokemon Go. I can't wait for Pokemon Sun or Moon. I'd like to see more about them before they get released though. So Pokken Tournament looks amazing. Really cool to see that. My girlfriend wants to play. She's really into fighting games. So I want to wrap this stream up by saying here's to 20 more years of catching them all. Trying to be the very best like no one ever was. And Nintendo, release Gen 2 on the 3DS Pokemon Virtual Console next. For the 3DS. I want to be able to download those games next on my 3DS. And on behalf of the fans, I gotta say, Stadium 1 and Stadium 2, if it's not too much trouble for the Wii U. Just saying. Till next time, guys, my name is Maniac with GameAccess.net, trying to be the very best like no one ever was. Take care. Over and out, guys.